Greater Killeen Chamber of Commerce 2018 Roy J. Smith Award, Charlie Watts.
Well, first I'll go back to his high school years because that's kind of where he learned to serve. He was class of 70 at Killeen High School. I was his principal. And he was a model student, but I always pictured Charlie as a leader. He was a quiet leader. He wasn't flamboyant, but he was very, very solid. And I think that began his leadership traits and the things that he began to form as far as community service. He was a very young guy when he got elected to the Killeen School Board and served on that board, and I saw then his commitment to students, to school, to the school district, to the staff of Killeen. All of his thinking was about community service.
Charlie always cared more about what happened to other people and what happened to him. Any success that he had, whether it was coaching at the boys club or whether it was in the business, he always gave the credit to the employees, gave the credit to the kids.
He's the type of person that when you have people of his character and integrity in your community, it really makes your community a better place. And how do I say that? Because I lived the experience. I was best friends with his son growing up. And I met him through the Boys and Girls Club, and I was afforded the opportunity to visit, his house on many occasions. And the impact that Charlie Watts had on me was he gave me motivation to go to college. Yes, my parents were, they were, focused and they wanted me to go to school, but neither of them had ever been to school. Mr. Watts had been to college, and he understood the importance of education.
At the time when Charlie was the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, we were trying to do some things to get A&M Central Texas here, and Charlie got into the middle of all that and again was able to get people together and come up with solutions that were satisfactory to everyone involved. And as a result, we have a great university as well as we still have a great community college in Central Texas College here today. Charlie's involvement with the Boys and Girls Club has continued on throughout his life. He's involved in the Boys and Girls Club to this day. And one of the biggest things that I think Charlie did was he was the leader of a fundraising effort that they had to raise money to build the new Boys and Girls Club on Tremere. Charlie brought in a professional fundraiser, raised more money than we ever dreamed could be raised.
During his tenure on the Boys and Girls Club board, he started our program related to our personnel policies. He was always very helpful when it came to setting up policies to manage the day-to-day operations of the Boys and Girls Club as it related to safety of the children. At one time, he was also a coach of the Boys Club teams, and he probably has many other activities that I don't even know about. So he's always been very active in the community and very devoted to the community and its improvement.
I'm pretty sure that when he finds out about this, he won't be really happy that he's getting this recognition, he's getting this award, because he's never been a guy who's been about me. He's always been a guy who's been about pointing at someone else saying, you, how can we help you? Here's what you need to do to be better.
I describe him as humble, very humble, quiet, sincere, believing in things that were important like school, church, community, that kind of, and the family man. I think he is highly deserving. I'm thrilled that Charlie will get this award.
I'm very proud to call Charlie Watts my friend. Couldn't ask for a better friend. He's a great guy and a great person and a great leader for this community, and there's no one more than him that deserves this award.